Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are out here early in the creek. It is the dog days of summer here in south central Pennsylvania, specifically York County. We have had very little rain over the last month and extremely high temperatures, it's been just absolutely crazy. Now, we did get a little bit of a break in the weather a couple of days ago. It was only a high of 85 and then only a high of 80, an itty-bitty little amount of rain. But it is, yesterday it was 95. Today it's supposed to be in the mid to high 90s with a heat index of 115. So, you know, these creeks have really been heating up. I've been fishing a little bit. I didn't really film. I was out July 4th. I did okay. And then Ryan and I went out to the exact same creek a few days later, and it was so hot. I think, and I looked at the gauges, and the creek had gotten over 90 degrees. So I think that's a little bit too warm, and everything just shuts down. So we did have a break. It's 70 degrees here this morning at about 6:15 or so. So I am going to work upstream here. And I've got all kinds of topwater stuff. We're after the smallies. We're getting to that section where section of summer where we're about to start trying to go after some catfish on artificial lures. So stay tuned for that. But hey, let's get after it. All right, guys, I am starting with this KVD skinny popper. I've had a lot of success with this black one and the bone color here over the last couple of weeks. I've gone out a couple of times where I haven't filmed. I just wanted to fish, just me, and wasn't quite sure how it was going to go. I was exploring a new area. Ooh, there was a little hit. Caught some nice fish on it. I have this one and the bone color with me, both of which I've caught nice fish on. There we go. Saw him come from behind and grab it. It's a nice one to start the morning. Got to be very careful with treble hooks. Not to get them in you. You have to control the popper and then the fish. Not a bad start, guys. Not a bad start at all. Thank you, buddy. That's a way to get on the board, guys. Saw something big over here. I don't know if that was a carp or a big smallie. Turned my head and he ate it. Sounded like something was busting the water back here behind me. That's a good fish. Yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about. I see a third one swimming around out there. Yep. Oh, I saw him come get it. Guys, that was awesome. This is the best fish so far. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one. Give her a drink. I'm getting a quick picture. Okay, thank you, big girl. I'm not moving. Let's see if we can find a couple more. I knew I saw something else swimming out there. Man, that's a good start to the morning. Ryan is going to be sad that he decided to sleep in this morning. So the last time I was in the creek with Ryan, he and I caught 7 fish between us in about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, but they were all real little guys. There was very few. We didn't even see the big guys. We didn't even have big blow-ups or anything. So my hypothesis was that the water temperature was just way too high. Ooh, hello, hello. Oh, and I promised my niece that the next time I was fishing, when I hooked up, I would yell "fish on" with a British accent. So the next fish is for you, Hads. All right, well, my battery died. I have no idea how much of the first 4 catches I've got on video. I'm hoping I at least got the first 3. Normally it beeps when it runs out of battery, but not today. I was actually expecting it to beep any time, and when I looked up it was just dead. So I don't know if I need new batteries. I did have a problem the last time I was out keeping my cameras going because it was so stinking hot. There we go. Another decent fish. Oh, away he goes. Number 5. That's a decent fish. Fish on. I don't know if I got that on video the last time I did it for my niece Hadley. She requested it. Ooh, that is a good fish. Hads, I saved a good one for you. Oh, stay on. Stay buttoned. Stay buttoned. Up here, can still swim away, but a little shallower water. This is a football, guys. This is a football. Yes. get back out here where there's a little bit more light so you guys can see this football. Give her a little bit of a drink. Oh, and she went away. Oh, I wanted to get a picture of that. Man, that was a good fish. Oh yeah. Another good fish. Running right at me. Oh, let go right there. Oh, can't count them. Didn't get him close enough. There we go, got him that time. Running right at me. I don't think that was the same fish. If it is, this guy's really aggressive. Makes a lot of big noise. You're gonna be a big one someday, buddy. Knock it off. Knock it off. My oldest son Aaron wants to go fishing before he goes to college. He likes to go in the evening. It's just been so stinking hot that I don't know that the evening bite is the way to go. So hopefully before he goes to school we get another little cool down and we can get out after the evening bite. It's very rare that Aaron says he wants to go fishing. So I want to make sure we do that. Number one, it's good to spend time with your kids. Number two, it's good to encourage the sport. If somebody wants to go, take them. And this, quite honestly, guys, is probably the easiest lure that you can give to little kids. It's hard to get snagged unless there's rocks or something, so you're not going to get stuck under the surface. You might get stuck, you know, on stuff above surface. It's easy to work. Just pop, pop, reel, pop, reel. Ryan likes it. I had Ryan using it last week and he caught a few fish on it. And he likes it a lot. So Topwater is definitely a way to get somebody excited about fishing. If you can't get excited about topwater blow-ups and topwater fishing, you're just not going to like fishing, because it's some of the most exciting fishing there is. To see the fish, especially in clear water like this, when you can see them sometimes coming, and or you see low water when you see the wake coming, and all of a sudden, wabam, and guys, I'm going to share with you how I fish the poppers. Again, I said they're pretty easy. So with a popper, you've got, it sits on the surface like this, and you've got that little concave area in the front there that chugs water and makes that popping sound. So what I like to do, and this is just me, some you work fast. This one I don't like to work very fast. I like to cast it out there, reel up a little slack, give it one little twitch, a little bit of a reel, pop, a little bit of a reel. Then I might do 2 pops and a little bit more reel. Usually on the pause is where smallmouth are gonna bite it. So when it's just sitting there, every now and then I'll have one get a hold of it while it's doing the little plop, but that's very far and few between. Most of the time it's on the pause. So I make sure I do a good pause and not pop it and reel it too quickly. I mean, you can do that a little bit and then pause. Pop, pop, pause. Pop, 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 pause. That's what I like to do when working these poppers. And that's how I've been working it all morning, guys. I haven't been doing anything crazy or anything different than what I just said. And these things catch fish. The hookup ratio on these, I feel, is a little bit better than a moving topwater bait. I do get swings and misses. But like say with a whopper plopper or a spook, I feel like my hookup ratio is 50%. That 50% of the time you see a blow up and they miss it altogether because it's moving. A lot of times when you can, there's one right there, see? On the pause, that's a good fish. On the pause, they'll come and take it. That's a great example right there. I paused it to talk to you guys, and this one clobbered it. That's a good fish too. Easy fella. Easy fella. That's a good one right there, guys. Thank you, buddy. Away she goes, right between my legs. But like I said, on the pause. I'm gonna fish a little bit further up here, and then I'm gonna start working my way back. I'm gonna use a different lure on the way back. I think I might use a moving bait. We'll see if we get more action. And we'll kind of count the hookups. All right, guys, I switched over to the Whopper Plopper 90. We'll fish that on the way back. Pretty decent fish. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Yes. Look at that one, guys. Chunky guy. Get a quick picture. All right, thank you, buddy. Away he goes. All right, everybody, that's where we're gonna wrap it up today. How many total fish? 18 total fish this morning. It was a good morning, quality and quantity wise. I cannot complain. For the middle of July and as hot as it's been, to get a couple of days where it cooled down, cooled the water down, made the fish a little bit more active. Now the sun's getting up, it's getting really hot. I can see a lot of fish out swimming around, but I just can't get them to bite. I threw inline spinners, swim bait, top water. So I just couldn't get them to commit to anything. There's also a lot of carp out there too, so you know, they're all mixed in there. Did snag one real briefly with the inline spinner, but hey, all in all, I cannot complain. If you enjoyed following along with me today, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, subscribe to the channel because I know most of you watching this are not, and we'll catch you next time.